both the Huawei Band 7 and Xiaomi Mi Band 7 are fitness trackers that won't break the budget and offer a combination of smartwatch, fitness, and health capabilities in a band style. It makes sense to compare two gadgets now that their prices are significantly closer to one another for the first time. After evaluating both the Mi Band 7 and the Huawei Band 7, we made the decision to provide you with a more thorough comparison of these two fitness trackers. Due to the lack of official US pricing or any indications that they will officially go on sale stateside, we have provided approximate US prices for both the Mi Band 7 and the Huawei Band 7. Eventually, they do show up on Amazon in most cases. The data we do have indicates that the Huawei Band 7 is less expensive than the Mi Band 7, and Huawei has already lowered the price further, enabling you to purchase it for even less. Both trackers are still more expensive than Fitbit's most affordable fitness tracker, the Inspire $299. Additionally, they are comparable in price to the Samsung Galaxy Fit $249. Similar band-style appearances are used by the Xiaomi and Huawei bands, although there are some significant variances in the size and fit. The Mi Band 7 feels lighter on the wrist, and has the appearance of a more conventional activity band. Although it is highly obvious to wear, the Huawei Band 7 gives an experience that is much more similar to that of an Amazfit or Huawei watch. The 44mm polymer case of the Huawei Band 7 is 9.9mm thick, and weighs 16 grams without the strap. With the screen squished into a long, thin rectangle rather than a square circle, it is more like a hybrid smartwatch. The newest band from Xiaomi has a 46.5mm polymer shell that is 12.5mm thick and weighs 13.5 grams. If you're all about the colors, the Mi Band gives more options with white, olive, orange, blue, black, and pink shade coming as standard, whilst the Huawei comes in green, red, black, and pink colors. Additional straps are also available in neon green, orange, green, and blue, giving you more official strap alternatives to experiment with than with Huawei's band. On the Xiaomi, changing those straps will also be simpler. While the Xiaomi only offers touchscreen interactions, the Huawei has a single physical button. Although the Huawei features a touchscreen display as well, you have the option to use a button to wake up and turn off the screen if that appeals to you. Regarding the displays, both are AMOLED, with the Xiaomi giving a 1.62-inch screen with 192 by 490 resolution, as opposed to the Huawei Band 7's 1.47-inch screen with 194 by 368 resolution. The Huawei Band 7 has a lot more space that is simple to use and read. Text appears cramped and frequently needs to be scrolled through on the Xiaomi Mi Band 7. Nevertheless, while testing, we were highly conscious of the Huawei screen lighting up on our wrists, and it is unquestionably not a subtle piece of technology to wear. However, in terms of brightness, vibrancy, and visibility, both provide a comparable experience. Both of them provide assistance for an always-on display mode. You are welcome to wear either of these bracelets when taking a shower or plunge in the pool. The same 5 ATM water resistance certification is provided, allowing you to immerse them up to a depth of 50 meters. These two gadgets are all about measuring your fitness, and you can use them to measure your steps, heart rate, monitor your sleep, check your blood oxygen levels, and do a few other things as well. You get something that holds well on that front with the Mi Band 7. It can estimate your calorie burn, monitor your steps, and alert you when you've been sedentary for too long. Similar to the Xiaomi, the Huawei Band 7 lacks an altimeter to detect height when you're moving around, but offering the same level of tracking. Both bands can track sleep using Xiaomi's tracking features, which include sleep stages, sleep scores, and the ability to measure heart rate, breathing consistency, and SpO2 data at night. In addition to providing detailed information on sleep, Huawei claims to track daytime naps, identify 6 significant sleep-related problems, and make recommendations for how to fix them. It will offer guidance on how to improve if any of those things go wrong. In our testing, we discovered that both trackers had a tendency to overestimate sleep, and had some sensitivity concerns when compared to the best in the market. But overall, both are helpful for providing feedback on sleep trends and quality. Both of these trackers use optical heart rate sensors that can provide both continuous and resting heart rate data. The situation is the same for SpO2 sensors, and Huawei and Xiaomi both provide the option to set high and low warnings for SpO2 and heart rate measurements. The Pi Score feature of Xiaomi's Mi Band, which aims to motivate users to increase their heart rate through exercise on a regular basis throughout a week, is also powered by the heart rate sensor. On the other hand, the Huawei tracks active minutes on the watch with the ring in the image above. Once you comprehend Pi, it becomes a little more inspiring. Both devices provide reasonable heart rate data analysis, but due to accuracy problems, they are only useful for examining your health patterns, and not for heart rate-targeted exercises or other medical procedures. In our tests, both saw significant discrepancies in max HR data during workouts, although resting HR data was generally accurate. In terms of VO2 max estimation, both were off the mark. Both trackers provide guided breathing techniques to help you return to a calmer state, as well as stress monitoring, supported by heart rate variability measures. In addition, Xiaomi provides female health tracking, limited to self-reporting of periods, which Huawei's product does not enable. with a few minor variances that probably won't be deal breakers for most. Both of these trackers offer extremely similar health and fitness tracking functions. These devices may be fitness trackers, but they also claim to track more strenuous activities with comparable functionality and sensors. There are 96 workout modes available on the Huawei Band 7, including cycling, jogging, and swimming. There isn't an integrated GPS system, but you can use a linked one with your phone. Here, you may also monitor your heart rate as you work out. Similar circumstances apply to the Xiaomi Mi Band 7, which has 120 fitness modes and tracks activities including jogging, cycling, swimming in pools, as well as indoor sports like rowing and skipping. Additionally, lacking a built-in GPS, it does, however, support linked GPS and allows you to monitor heart rate. The kind of training insights you often see on more expensive sports watches weren't something we expected to discover on either band, but both are unexpectedly potent running trackers. Both will monitor your VO2 max, as well as perform extensive session analysis and recovery analysis. The Huawei Band borrows training analysis capabilities from its smartwatches, so that you can see information about your training load, and runners can examine a running ability index to assess how well you run in comparison to other Huawei users. These trackers give a surprising amount here considering their budget, but if you anticipate performance to be on par with that of a specialized sports watch, you need to always keep your expectations in check. You can use these bands as smartwatches thanks to the sleep and activity tracking, and both have a respectable lot to offer in that regard. Both are compatible with iPhones and Android phones, although in typical Huawei style, some functionality are not available to iPhone customers. You can read alerts, view weather forecasts, set alarms and reminders, and control music on the Mi Band 7 when it is connected to either platform for a phone. Using the Huawei Band 7, you can also view phone notifications and send speedy responses, read weather forecasts, manage music on your phone, control your phone's camera with the tracker, only Huawei phones, and use the Find My Phone feature. On both fronts, there are numerous watch faces that make the most of those AMOLED panels. Both bands will suit your needs if you enjoy changing things up and enjoy wearing watches with different watch faces. With an iPhone or Android phone, the Mi Band 7 will provide a more consistent smartwatch experience than Huawei, which may provide some more appealing features like actionable notifications, but less capabilities for iPhone users. The Band 7 appears to maintain the great battery performance that Huawei has been offering with its wearables. The battery life of Huawei's tracker is up to 14 days, but it will only last 10 days under heavy use. Our testing corroborated that decreases by 50% if the always-on display is activated. Additionally, it has a fast charging capability that allows you to measure time for 2 days on a 5-minute charge. The Mi Band 7 claims to last for 14 days, however in tests with continuous heart rate, SpO2, and stress monitoring turned on, it only lasted for 1 week. The Huawei Band 7 has added support for rapid charging, something the Xiaomi tracker lacks, and will provide you with more tracking when the bells and whistles are activated. Do you choose the Huawei Band 7 or the Xiaomi Mi Band 7? In our testing, we believe the Huawei Band 7 comes out on top, although, as always, not everyone will find it suitable. If you prefer a less expensive fitness tracker with additional smartwatch functions for Android users and quick charging, choose the Huawei Band 7. It's a no-brainer for the majority of folks. If you want a device that is a little bit thinner and more discreet, get the Xiaomi Mi Band 7. This is the fitness tracker to choose if you want one.